Oh shit. Here we go again.
Seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please?
The show starts
right here, right
This
now.
is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.
We breaking news again. Hog HQ Live, tell a Razorback friend. Hot Adam DP, the squad you can trust. On every platform, we never adjust. From the hills to the streams, we the Hog Dream Team. Dropping Razorback gems, y'all know what I mean. Heart with the insight, sharp as a tusk. Adam takes heavy, break the mic in the dust. DP in the cut, stat sharp as a blade. Talking hoops, talking football, every play gets made. Razorback Nation, call it Hog Vibration. On Facebook, YouTube, even Twitch sensation. Instagram scrolling, X marks the spot. When the pigs hit the field, we reporting the plot. Hog HQ Live, breaking news worldwide. Razorback pride, we'll never divide. From the palace to the streams, every sport, every scene, we the Hogs, we supreme. Living out the dream. Hog HQ Live, breaking news worldwide. Razorback pride, we'll never divide. From the palace to the streams, every sport, every scene, we the Hogs, we supreme. Living out the dream. DP crunching numbers, Adam setting the tone.
What's going on, everybody? This is your main man, Ox Smooth Baron, and you're tuned in to Hog HQ. Woo! Pigs, woo! Go Hogs!
Go Hogs, indeed. Your screen is not deceiving you. We back. We back.
We're back.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode. Start over. It's so much going on. This is Adam.
Mm-hmm.
This is Matt.
This is episode 117.
And welcome back to another episode of Hog HQ Live, brought to you by the Hog Talk Podcast. Per usual, you already know it's a new season we're going into. Still the same model. Tell a friend, and we are back again with some dope content. Not talking drugs, just great football content. You understand what I'm saying? Got to clear it up. Ty, thank you for the post. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Wait, don't Hog. I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Ty. I'm just interpreting it. I'm sure there's some Fort Smith lingo.
He's from the northeast part of the state.
Joseph, you from like Jonesboro or something? Not even Jonesboro. You probably like from, I don't know. One of them little places you just drive
His
by.
last mailing address was in Weiner, Arkansas, if I remember correctly.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
out there.
I'm just saying, Jared, what's up, my guy? Miss you guys. We miss you too, Jared. Jared, you got to give us the update. Yeah, Jared, you got to give us the update about the name. We never did the post. I mean the poll, but if we still do the poll, we will. Hell, we can do it on this show.
I think he said they decided on Peyton.
Okay. The first child was named Peyton. They already got the name.
I don't think he won the Darren sweepstakes.
Yeah. You know what, Jared? Your situation, even though it came first, it reminds me of, I don't know what's on you guys' timeline. Have you seen on social media the young lady was in the hospital, just had a newborn baby holding it. Family members, oh my God, what is the baby's name? She was like, hey, the middle name, we've already figured out it's a family name. It was James. He was like, hey, look. He was like, hey, look, can we just name him LeBron? And she was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah, it's got a good ring to it. Like, he was like, his middle name is already James. We can just call him LeBron. I was like, that's wild, man. I think that was the day. And that was the day that LeBron had actually signed with the 76ers, and they was from Philly. So it was an interesting little clip. We may can find it at some point, but it was hilarious. I simply gave Adam a fake address so he couldn't come see me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There you go. Wes, why you gotta hate on Northeast Arkansas, Adam?
You know, I don't even know if I've actually ever been to Jonesboro or maybe driven through it, but
right.
I don't know.
Gotcha. Yeah. Ty, we definitely gonna get into it in our second segment. Yeah, we got some little information on that. Jared says we are going with Peyton. Okay, gotcha. I thought that. Okay, he'll be here just in time for the Tennessee game. That's dope.
Bring us some luck.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all gotta have like a watch party because it's Peyton, old Peyton, Tennessee, Arkansas.
Yeah, we're actually getting to see, Peyton Hill has come back to the hill a little bit.
Hey, we'll get into all that. But let's go ahead and tap into this. As we've been off, we took some time for ourselves. Each individual had things going on, family, friends, health, etc. Look, just glad to see everybody back on screen and be able to talk to you guys because we definitely miss you guys being off air. But as we get ready to go into football season, let's go ahead and tap into it. We got to talk basketball. I mean, while we were out, basketball in the Bahamas was occurring. Coach Cal and his new team with these super freshmen, transfer portal guys, Wilkerson, as well as Cooper, and some of the freshmen, Davion Thompson, being able to come in and get busy from the perimeter. This is going to be a fun team to watch. This is definitely going to be a fun team to watch. I can't wait to see how Billy takes on his role this particular year. I know we've seen some clips with John Wall joining the team, talking to the team, guys having fun on social media. What did you guys see in Bahamas from this young squad that makes you excited about the season or brings you concern?
So far, I mean, here's the thing. Going into this, you never know what to expect. Now, yes, we have already, which I don't know what teams they were playing, but in these kind of foreign non-conference preseason games, we've seen Auburn lose, we've seen Ole Miss lose, so we've seen some of these SEC teams lose already. Arkansas came in and handled their business. These young players, there's a reason why this was the #1 recruiting class in the nation.
Right.
And they're showing it. In the second game, you had Jordan Smith Jr. with a triple-double, 20, 11, and 11, I believe it was. Third or fourth game, you had J.J. Andrews come out and have, I think he finished with like 22 or something like that. 24 but he started the game perfect. Like I think it was like 7 for 7 or something like that to start the game. J.J. Andrews is, you look at him and you're like, he's 18 years old. He's a freshman, but he is bodying folks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, he's going. You would look at him and not know that he's a freshman. Dutori, he had his moments where he showed up, showed out. The thing about Jordan Smith Jr., even with that triple double, to have a freshman, which granted, #1 player in the country, arguably, you can say who was actual he won the freshman. He was the national
Gatorade player of the year. Yeah,
he was #1. I don't care what the recruit rankings and all that say, recruiting rankings. But for him, as a freshman, against a grown ass man, because a lot of these were like adult, like select teams and things of that nature. To talk trash while you are playing defense and then wave off everybody else, and then you lock your guy down and make him turn it over. That right there told me like he's ready to go. He's one and done. Sure. He is coming in to prove why he's about to go to the league. And these guys have, like, we always talk about the players that have that are dogs. They have the dog in them. This squad, you've got a bunch of them.
Yeah, you got a bunch of them. It ain't just one dude. Yeah.
And I think having the younger guys that have that in them, and then you mix that with a Billy Richmond that we already know has that in him. This team is. They're going to be hard. I mean, we saw on, I think it was a Club 520. I mean, they're talking about this being a Final Four team, maybe not a national championship team. But, even the bigs, that was obviously a question last season. But these guys came in and did what they needed.
Look at the defense. Look at the defense, man.
They're locking people. We're seeing defense that we did not see last season.
No.
And that right there, even though this is, this international preseason, whatever, like it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice to see these guys put forth the effort every single play up and down the court. We know it's not equivalent to what they'll see in the regular season, but it's great to see that these guys, especially the young guys, being able to get this experience. A lot of these games were blowouts, of course. That means a lot of people got to play. Hart, I'll get to you in a second. We did get to see the shortest player on the roster get in the game as well. We got a chance to see some foreign players get an opportunity to play. What was your take on what you got to see in the Bahamas?
You've already hit on most of it, but one that stuck out with me was Arrigo. Arrigo stepping up. I think he's kind of taken over as the center. In his short time there, he's a big guy he's a hard guy to move around down in the post, and it's something we've lacked in at least last year for sure. I'd say the last few years. And I feel confident in that. Now there's going to be learning curves, and you're going to always hear Cal saying, they're freshmen, they're going to learn. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't have too many mistakes, especially ones that may cost us games in close, situations. But the paint presence was something that I liked. I think him and Maker, he's also surprised. He's come in, and I think he's already surpassed Paulo Samito and them. I would say he's in the rotation to be a 4-5 as well. You're looking at probably Frolov, Samito, and Cooper's going to play, but Samito and Frolov are probably going to be on the bench for the most part. Frolov may get some more, but I just feel like Samito has been he didn't get much development last year. He missed January and February with shoulder issues, so he wasn't able to get strength and playing time, which were the two biggest goals that they were trying to get in the offseason, was getting him stronger and getting him more accustomed to basketball and how to play, because he's only been playing it for a few years. But Maker has come in and already passed him, and Samito also has a bad back right now. So he's losing valuable time and getting passed by other players. But I pretty much agree with everything you said with the guards. The defense is going to be what we hang our hat on this year. I don't think we'll score in the 90s all the time, but I think we'll keep people in the 60s a lot.
And, Miki Murinen, we are still waiting right now because he's trying to get clearance from the NCAA. The issue comes down to his European professional contract. So while they work that out, who knows? I look at it this way. As many lawsuits that are getting thrown out there and allowing players to play, I don't see why they don't throw one out right here, because, they come in and enact the 5-5 rule, which, 5 years to play 5 seasons or whatever. And you had, I think so far there's been either 11 or 13 lawsuits already filed by players. But because of these lawsuits and injunctions, we just saw Malik Hewen ended up transferring to Oregon. So who knows what's going on? But if I was Miki Murinen's agent, if I was the University of Arkansas, I would just be filing a lawsuit to allow him to play.
There you go. Give him more money while you're in college real quick.
I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to be eligible. It's not like he's not eligible and they're fighting to get him eligible. It's just he has not been declared eligible yet, and so they're working on that, like you said. And I don't think he's not really fitting the mold of the ones at the NCAAs, the foreign players that they're trying to get out because they're trying to stop the 22, 23, 24-year-olds, not an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
you mean LSU roster? Gotcha.
yeah, basically, yeah. So I feel pretty optimistic, or I would almost say confident, that he's going to eventually get it done. And they're just trying to work all this out with all the fall sports right now. Those are the faster, higher priority situations. You got your football and soccer and all that stuff going on. So they'll get to it. I don't think it'll drag out too long, but maybe a month or so.
Great comment by Ty.
Welcome to DC,
You do it.
number 2, John Wall.
So for the people that don't know, that was the intro for John Wall when he was in the league. Now John Wall had a little dance. I'm not gonna do it here.
Why not?
Because why would I have to be the one to demonstrate the dance?
Why?
Can either one of you guys demonstrate the dance? The Dougie? They something like that. Right. So he's famous for that. Even in the All-Star game in the NBA, he did his little dance on his intros. So they popped it out and did that little thing. The part that's interesting about this is Kentucky media, not like the 3 dudes who just do a podcast on Sunday night and great at what they do. We're talking about the main guys. This is like Rustin and Zach, or whoever you consider to be the main media people for Arkansas. This is like them talking about this information. These guys were upset because John Wall, a former Kentucky player, was in the locker room with Arkansas. Of course, you know how this go. With
These people throw.
Yeah, they're gonna throw a hip out. But these guys were talking about this like this was such a big deal, and it just lets me know, as you said, Adam, we live in Kentucky's head rent free. Real quick before you get that, couple things. Ty, you said Mika, Slim Jesus. And I'm going to keep saying his names, and so y'all can just get used to it. We don't need to get upset once the season starts. The best thing that could have happened is him not playing. Why? We already feel like he's NBA lottery ready. He just needs to go through a season and collegiately. The best thing about this situation was J.J. Andrews getting a chance to show exactly who he was, what he could do. Now we got a guy who can put it on the floor. He can shoot on the perimeter. He can defend at a high level. He's a two-way player. And he has a physical presence in the paint that Mika doesn't give you. So I'm excited about that. I was glad to see him being able to show out. I'm sure his dad was very excited about that. Sean is a real cool dude. Once again, we went to school at the same time at Arkansas, so he's definitely a good guy. I definitely want to get to somebody else said something. I think Miss Teresa. Miss Teresa said they're playing unselfishly and they feed off each other. Thompson played well above his age. The big guys were a breath of fresh air. We've been needing it for a long time. Been talking about that, hoping that we get the guys we need. Jared, I don't think it's going to happen, but maybe my boy Silverfield get with the program and understand. I like seeing them white and them black jerseys. I like it.
Well, and I mean, even in the spring game, we see the quarterbacks that they wear the black uniform.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still a fan of the anthracite uniforms.
We know.
Hey,
there's nothing wrong with that. Last comment I have about basketball. David, great comment here. Perimeter defense will be elite. Remember last year we played against teams that were great from the three?
And we gave up a lot.
We couldn't stop them from shooting the three, so we could never keep ourselves in the game. This is going to change the game. And as you said, Hart, keeping these guys around a certain number as far as scoring, the opponent scoring, is going to be key to be able to keep these guys in games, be able to win close games, and then continue to build their confidence. And last but not least, on the Bahamas, this seriously look like a situation, I'm saying it early, where Coach Cal will go back to a platoon system.
Mm-hmm.
You got enough versatile guys at this point. You can do it.
You have to.
Yeah.
I mean, Hart alluded to, guy like Samito, maybe sitting on the bench, whether it's injury or just not getting in the rotation, but you've got 10, 11 guys that are ready to go.
Yeah.
So get to it.
I bet you won't go in the MLB because our guy played today.
Did our guy play today?
He did.
Here against Rocchio.
first big league strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Hagen Smith. 3-2 to Quan. And the slider lands. 3 strikeouts.
Man, that man looked comfortable out there already. He looked good. He looked good.
He did. He threw 2 innings, had 3 strikeouts that you saw, and he also had 4 walks though, so that definitely needs to be improved. But he got the win. And I was talking to my buddy, and he actually told me it's up to the scorekeeper's discretion. And since it was kind of a patchwork of pitchers today through a rain delay and everything, he got the most outs of all the pitchers, so he's the one that got the win in his first major league appearance.
That's what's up.
And then also we had this week Christian Franklin in his first at bat got a walk and a run scored for the Orioles, and so that was good to see. And then I think Adam said something about Ryder Helfrich.
Yeah, I'm pulling up our notes here from our group chat. You know, I'm a little bit behind as usual. Circus. Where are we going? First off, yeah. So you had some transactions happen. Let's see, Evan Taylor to the Iowa Cubs AAA, Peyton Stovall to the Chattanooga Lookouts in AA, and Brady Tigert to the Greenville Drive in the high single A. And then Ryder Helfrich, 2 games, 2 go-ahead home runs. Had a strong, start to his career with the Visalia Rawhide, which is a single A affiliate of the Diamondbacks. And then this is just some of the money that we've seen. So in signing bonuses of new players that have been in the league, etc., Arkansas Pro Hogs and the MLB, their signing bonuses equated to over $14 million. Is that right? Yeah, $14 million. $14,769,400. And then largest signing bonuses in program history. You had Hagen Smith, Ryder Helfrich, Heston Kjerstad. So Hagen Smith actually had the largest now at $8 million signing bonus. Hagen Smith got. Right behind him is Ryder Helfrich at $5.2 million, Heston Kjerstad at $5.2 million, Andrew Benintendi at $3.59, and Carson Wiggins at $3.4. So the Arkansas players are getting paid in the MLB, basically.
That's what's up.
But
MLB,
including us, is a national championship.
Yeah. So MLB, NBA, but somehow, when it comes to Pro Hogs and football, we just don't have enough consistently. I think we got some on our hands this year. This is going to be the most interesting year we've had in the past 20 years. We said that about the hire.
Yeah.
Now we got to actually see it on the film and on the field. We're going to talk about predictions on another show, but we definitely got to get into what this thing looks like. What is Ryan Silverfield doing with this roster? How are these guys looking? Casey
Opitz came back as an offensive analyst.
That's dope.
So that's good to see his coaching career started.
Is that the first time we've seen a former player come back at Arkansas and coach in baseball?
No, Bobby Warren is on there now, and he was a former player.
Quite a few that have come back in like lower positions and then get a higher position at a lower tier school.
Gotcha.
So, it's basically they'll come back here for a year or so and then take a higher position at a smaller college.
Look, I like the fact that they get a chance to start their career and their coaching career where they actually played. We've seen in the past, we had some good players who definitely made their presence felt while they were in uniform. Somehow they end up starting their coaching career at another university. Illinois.
I mean, he takes all of the former players.
I guess, man. Look, let's get into this football roster, man. I'm interested to see what this football thing looks like. It's so much criticism throw out there, but I'm gonna hold my horses on that. Let's not forget DVH.
Show us the haircut.
The reverse mohawk.
Yeah.
lineman has the best haircut?
I'm gonna go Cash because the checkerboard tough. I like the checkerboard. I think Cash, bro, with the checkerboard for sure.
Kobe Bryant. You just can't beat it. I got something similar. He tried to mock me a little bit, but Kobe, easy.
What about Brooks? Brooks is strapped. He had the strap right here.
I gotta go kid.
I'm going.
Kid.
I can't even show mine. It's bad. They pushed me back. It's not my fault. Look at this.
I'm going Kobe Bryant.
I'm going Kobe. I like it.
He went viral. He went viral with it. He got a reverse mohawk. He's supposed to be bald right here, but he's bald in the middle. He got train tracks.
Him.
Hood.
Kobe, show us the haircut.
The reverse mohawk.
That's what's up, man.
You know, got to have a little bit of hazing, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's a great situation. We haven't seen the offensive line speak up for themselves since Brett Bielema. Personality, who?
Well, last year or year before, they were calling Bobby Petrino Bobby. But
we didn't respect it when what's my man name? Williams, tight end.
DJ.
Yeah, he had a problem with it. He was like, "Hey, that's my former coach." In fact, y'all call him Bobby. Slight disrespectful, but these guys got personality. I do like that about this team.
Yeah.
And they're very likable. I see a lot of these faces come across my screen. I have no idea who the hell they are at this point. A couple of them I recognize, of course, Brother Russell looking trim this season. Excited about that. Adam said that he's going to be the starting running back over Sutton Smith. That's what he said.
I think the Braylon Russell. Whoa. I think it's going to be a 1A, 1B situation with them two. And I think that Cam Settles is going to be, the third running back off there. But I think that Braylon Russell is going to be. I say that, but at the same time, Sutton Smith is the one that went to SEC Media Days. But I don't know. So.
See, Hart, that's the point I was trying to make. I said, so you telling me Braylon Russell is going to be the starter, but they took Sutton Smith. Now, now you can paint this any way you want to. Hey, this is our guy from our old school. Same way they brought AJ, the quarterback.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you could be like, hey, this guy, we've already made a decision because there's no way you brought non-starters to SEC Media Day.
You usually bring the guys you think are going to be the notable names on your team for the most part, or a senior to that effect. But we'll see. I mean, I'm optimistic. I've been pessimistic, because of the way things have gone recently. But I'm slowly getting a little more optimistic with the way things are going. I still question our quarterback play, and I think that's going to be what determines how far we go. I would say even more than our defense will be our quarterback play. How well they're able to protect the ball and make downfield passes. And hearing, I don't know if anybody heard Tim Clancy's presser this week, but he got a little passionate when he was talking about protecting the ball and, as they call it, own the ball.
Own the ball, OTP.
Yeah. OTP.
Yeah, so I felt like he was kind of saying it without saying it, that our quarterbacks are not exactly protecting the ball as well, especially one of them. And that needs to change. That's what I took from it, at least.
I'm trying to remember the movie. Was it The Program? Well, somebody walked around with the football cradled at all times and somebody tried to swipe it out.
Yeah. Mike Tomlin Jr., Omar Epps was his character. He was the running back and he had to carry on the football and everybody tried to swipe it.
Okay. So that was the program. So if you don't,
the program is, I don't care what you say. You can have your root. Well, besides remember the Titans.
Okay.
Because that is key. Yeah. Rudy is not that great.
No.
A lot of your other movie. I mean, The Replacements is funny, but the program is the realest football movie that is out there.
The dude, the lineman with the shield, the dark shield. Dog. I remember watching the program and going back. I think we had practice. I think they had released like who was the starting lineup. And I was like, starting defense. That's when you just hit your head on the glass. Y'all didn't watch. Never mind. Latimer. Look up the Latimer scene from the program. You know what I'm talking about when he said starting defense. Yeah. He
kept taking the, I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm about to pause.
You're down with OTB on the ball. Yeah. That should be on the shirt. I like that.
What I just thought. Yeah.
There you go. I got to get this question real quick. Mr. Reese said it would be different this year watching from home instead of the Diamond Club. Mr. Reese, is there a particular reason that I'm missing that I'm not privy to?
They upped all the season ticket money.
Yep.
Just being greedy. The people that support you the whole time, you gonna shit on them?
Well, that's the thing, though. Is go donate some money to have your name put on the toilets, or whatever else. They're selling everything off. So
yeah. Jared, if we win 6 games, will Carl get the same cuts? Will 6 games? Will Carl get the same cuts?
If Arkansas wins 6 games,
haircuts.
Would you do that? What?
I'm not.
What could, no, we're going there. What could we bet to get you to cut your hair?
Shit, boy, I'm sorry. It ain't happening.
Okay, here's the thing. If Baltimore wins the Super Bowl this season,
it's done.
You're shaving your head.
Yeah.
Man,
we're heading to Atlanta and doing it.
If the Steelers win, I'll shave mine.
You shouldn't shave your head at all. It's not what you think you're doing. It's not it. I promise you, it's not it. Matter of fact, I like the wave, the bank. Whatever y'all do with the hair, I like it. The mousse.
I don't use mousse.
I don't either.
You don't? How you keep it to stay?
Go back to if you've seen There's Something About Mary. I'm totally joking.
You know what? No, you're not. Apple pie, something like that. Shave the beard, DP. Joseph, kiss my ass. Let me tell you something, Joseph. You're a Ravens fan. I got to be honest with you. NFL, I like the Ravens. I think y'all finally got like 2 receivers this year. It'd be interesting to see. I think Lamar's finally tired of people trashing his name within the division. It's gonna be a good season, but Aaron Rodgers and the storybook right off into the sunset situation. He said it's gonna be his last season. It's so much to play into. Either way it goes.
Mike McCarthy's your coach,
man. And I think for our first preseason game, we going to Green Bay.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, but then all my friends here like, man, you gonna go to Pittsburgh to watch the Pittsburgh play the Falcons? Hell no. Why would I go to Pittsburgh to watch them play Atlanta? I live in Atlanta. No, I gotta watch a division. I gotta see the Ravens or the Bengals or somebody like that in the cold in Pittsburgh.
I don't get that luxury. I think Baltimore might be going to Dallas. I think that's probably my closest opportunity. But I don't get to see division games. So
gotcha. Steelers have a better chance. I would hope so. I think we finally loaded up this year.
The fuck they do. I'm sorry for my no. Just unplug this.
Hey, Mr. Gregory, you might be onto something with that one. I may be willing to say, hey, I lost the bet. I dyed my beard purple. That's not bad. I ain't mad at that one. Go Chiefs, Miss Teresa. Y'all been out the limelight. Y'all look pretty quarterback. Been hurt. He been trying to get married. Got a lot of controversy going on. He ain't focusing on football. So I don't know.
Who's the backup?
It doesn't matter. No, it actually does matter. They got somebody worth discussing.
Justin Fields? Was it him?
I think it's him.
Justin Fields. The dude that been on four squads in 5 years.
Yeah.
Jets,
I think they're running certain goal line packages for him to be a mobile quarterback in those situations.
Y'all should have just drafted Taylor Green and got it over with. At least he's gonna run reverse.
I'm saying this: Taylor Green will start at least 2 games for the Cleveland Browns this season.
The thing about it is, I think Shador is locked in this year.
But I'm just saying, if he gets hurt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. I'm with you on that. The Browns organization is a joke overall. So at some point, everybody will play. It's like everybody gets a participation award over there. Y'all get a QB yet? Who? We got
Aaron Rodgers.
It's a run.
Did he go do his shrooms this offseason?
Let me tell you something. He was on Pat McAfee talking that ish. You understand?
Yeah,
he was popping that. He was popping pee. You hear me? I was like, he's talking
like 15
real
minutes.
No, he was popping it. I was like, they gonna let him keep saying this? Like Aaron Rodgers say what the hell he want to say. He grandfathered in legit.
Before we get it, because we do have like a whole segment here. We
do. I'm sorry.
My last little thing is, if you haven't seen from the Hall of Fame ceremony, go watch Drew Brees' speech.
Dope.
It was good.
Drew Brees. I'm pull it back. Hold on.
I'm looking.
Go, you got it. Do it.
What is Adam has a better chance of getting? Oh my God! I'm not even going to finish reading this.
Hey man, Ty, boy, leave it to Ty. He has a great memory. He has a great memory.
Do you think Ronnie Brewer could still dunk?
I don't think it take much of him to get off the floor. Nobody said it was a powerful dunk. I think he can just. I know I can't dunk, so I'm not talking trash about dunk.
I would imagine 6'6". He could probably just at the rim jump up over, if anything.
The real question is, Hart, don't worry about that. See, he got you with that shit. He made you go over there. The real question is, can you still dunk, sir?
No, I can't.
You can't dunk?
But if he's coming against me, I'll put an elbow into his stomach.
Gotcha. Aaron Rodgers got dumped by a female NASCAR. That was so long ago. Yeah, I want to talk about the little stuff.
That was a long time ago.
Interesting part about all jokes aside, Joseph. As a man, I'm watching Aaron Rodgers, who we've seen for years, like actually be vulnerable, actually open up. He talked about he hasn't been getting along with his family for like years,
and that's been life since he was a gal or some shit.
Right. So it's like he just had no connection to his family. He recently just reconvened with his family, was able to be transparent, have some conversations, and set some boundaries, but have some relationships with his family. So he's on the high from that. I think he married too now. Yeah, he married now. Could this be the Cowboys' year?
It's their year.
It could. I can't lie. I like their offense. I don't know what they got on defense though. I do like the offense. I think Dak Prescott is a top 7 quarterback to me. As far as
who's ahead of him?
Who's ahead of him?
Mm-hmm.
You can't deny Pat Mahomes.
Nope.
You can't Lamar Jackson.
Josh Allen.
I'm sorry, he wins though.
Has he won a Super Bowl?
No.
Okay. And I'm saying for him, like they keep going him and Lamar head to head. Like,
okay, so if we're gonna go Super Bowl, did you put Sam Darnold in top 5? He just won one.
No, but I will put Jalen Hurts in there.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, I like Jalen Hurts. He's not phenomenal. He doesn't do anything impressive. He just wins the game. And without AJ Brown this year, I think it'd be really interesting to see how they look this particular year. Anyhow, we are here talking about the Razorbacks. We're so excited to be back on. We don't even know what the hell to do with ourselves. That's cute. Still cheeks.
So our last segment, because this is going to be the longest segment, and we're going to need folks in the comment section to entertain us a little bit, give us some answers on what you think. So looking at this year's roster for Coach Ryan Silverfield, his first year, we're going to go back to 2018 when Chad Morris took over at the University of Arkansas. So from 2018 to 2025, Chad Morris and Sam Pittman, we want to know what players from those teams would most benefit the current roster for Coach Ryan Silverfield. Who would you take to put on this team? And here's the thing, though. We can't overrun the current roster.
Right.
So I think we need just a few anchors in specific positions to do this. So it could be a specific offensive lineman, a quarterback, a defensive player. When we go defense, I think we can go like D-line, linebackers, secondary. I think maybe flip side, you go offensive line, tight end, quarterback, running back if you want to. Maybe a wide receiver. Because I'm sorry, we know who we're going to put in there at wide receiver, but just your mate, like one from kind of each little position group.
Oh, there y'all go. There y'all go. Miss Teresa said, Isaiah Satai. That's I forgot about him.
Dre Greenlaw was well before he was already in the NFL at that point.
That doesn't count, Ty. And I was waiting on you too.
I'm going to start on defense. So we're going to go. I'll go. DP can go, and then Matt, and we'll just kind of go back.
All right, I'm gonna follow your lead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start on defense, and this was a toss-up, but I'm gonna go. And part of me wanted to go one way because of his longevity and being an Arkansas kid, being from Greenwood. But I'm not gonna go that route. I'm gonna go the 5-star linebacker transfer from the University of Alabama that came to Arkansas, Drew Sanders.
Oh, that's unfair. But
I was going to go Grant Morgan, but I'm going Drew Sanders because he's actually getting to play in the NFL. Grant Morgan is now he's coaching with Brett Bielema up in Illinois or whatever he's doing now. More power to him, but no, I'm going Drew Sanders at linebacker to help this defense.
Real quick, because I'm over here Googling. I gotta find me because see now you stealing my shit. I had great people. Now you dropped a bomb with the Drew Sanders. He was fine.
I mean, you can go secondary.
2018. Okay, I got one player.
One player. Yeah, we're just going one player
on defense. Okay, boom. So
you can go offense if you want to. You don't have to stay on defense.
Okay, bet. Fuck it. Defense. Give me Jalen Catalan.
That's
damn it.
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look. The way it's almost like they rewrote the NCAA rules on hits. This was the head-to-head situation era. Well, there was such a big thing, and they paused the game for freaking 20 minutes, and we had to wait. And my cheese dip was getting cold and popcorn and shit because we was waiting on somebody to say if there's gonna be ejected. This is that era, and Jalen Catalan was a dude. Poop, Mr. Risa, you killing.
Which I just realized, Poop Balls on the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, he got a ring, bro. I seen he had posted on the gram. It was the ring ceremony when it came down from the ceiling. Meanwhile, we don't want to give Hart.
We don't want to put all these names up there because we know where we're
right.
going.
Because my heart is over there cheating. Who you got?
I'm Googling now because
I know you
the two
Googling.
names I have were the ones y'all took.
You can go off if you want to.
All right, yeah. Let me do that. Defense is where I was struggling to think of names. Offense, I'm not going to say Traylon Burks. Let's see. There's so many. There's so many positions and stuff. Give me somebody nobody ever talks about. No, he was before that crap. I was going to say Yelda Froholt because he's had a pretty good career with the Cardinals, but he's before that. I'm sorry. Give me. Well, I'm just going to go back 1 year.
Okay.
I'm going to go back. I want Mike Washington back.
Okay. Running back?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I like how you bought enough time so you come up with something. I'm not mad at it. I seen exactly what the hell was going on.
I know who I'm going with on D-line.
Hold on.
No, it's my turn.
Okay, it's your turn. Go ahead.
No, I like the John Woodrow one, but no.
For sure.
I'm going Mr. Landon Jackson.
I knew it.
You knew it.
I knew it.
I forgot about him.
You know what?
Oh, Buster Brown's a good one.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
He balled out. Like he was underrated. Dude.
I'm surprised you didn't go with your boy. Hud Island.
Right.
No flies.
No. McAdoo's freshman season was crazy good. I'm talking about we was like, who was dude? And you didn't tell me he was third string. We knew right then we had a coaching problem as far as assessing talent. You think you got something? Google it.
Quincy Rhodes.
Nope.
Frank Ragnar was before.
Andrew Armstrong.
I knew he was gonna say that. I was gonna actually go Matt Landers. Just consistent, big body. I like Matt Landers. I would not go with Mr. Brickhands.
Start rambling off names, even though we could go Armand Watts, TJ Smith, Jonathan Marshall.
You going back too far?
No, I'm not. 2018.
Okay, what's my running back name? That waved to the cheerleaders at UAPB.
Was
Quentin Jackson? No, Jaquindon Jackson.
Oh yeah, JQJ
from Utah. Yeah. Was he from Utah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked him.
UAPB. Yeah. Ran it in, so waved at him. Yeah.
Now that was. Whoa, Ty. There you go.
Okay. Cam Little, definitely.
Cam Little for sure.
I'm throwing this out here, and I know it's not my turn, but I don't care because we're just rambling at this point.
Who?
This guy, if he had a competent coach, so he was at two different schools. He was at Arkansas, and he was at a school beforehand. Okay? If he had competent coaches, he would not be a tight end in the NFL. He would be a quarterback. If he had a competent coach. Give me Felipe Franks.
You did say Felipe Franks. I forgot about Felipe Franks.
If he had a good coach, he would be in the league with that arm at quarterback. He would not be playing tight end for the Carolina Panthers.
He was a bridge gap for us. I mean, you got to think about Nobody wanted to come here. We were trash. Dude hit the portal, left Florida, and came to Arkansas. We was looking like, wait a minute, what? Why UAPB kept the straight? They didn't catch the straight. I mean, we whooped them. We were supposed to whoop them. My man just waited cheerleader. I thought that was real player, so I just enjoyed that. Jaden Hazelwood, former 5-star recruit coming straight out of high school, came from Oklahoma, ended up going to the league with the Eagles, and the Eagles picked him up.
Yeah, number 9. It was weird number. We're number 9.
But I get nobody said Rocket. Okay, there you go. Okay, Jay, 2022. That's a different Rocket sound.
Okay,
yeah, I can dig it. I can respect it.
Not the season before he goes to South Carolina or at South Carolina.
Right.
You know,
David. That's my
Isaac
guy.
Eswa.
He was fire.
The one-handed
He's
wonder.
having the best pro career out of anybody that was on that particular roster. Nasty.
I mean, nobody expected it either. Everybody's looking at the coaching staff like, why did y'all not throw him the ball? And we even said that too.
Yeah. Dev Whaley.
That was before.
That was before.
Raheem Boyd
I quit on the team with number 5. No.
Was it 5? Yeah, you wore number 5 and you quit on your team. TJ Hammonds, was he here with him?
TJ Hammonds was.
He was. The thing about it was, you said a competent coach.
Yes.
That's another player that just went by the wayside because he wasn't
utilized
in the system properly.
I got one for you.
Who?
CJ O'Grady. The tight end.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm just saying. I mean, name one that's had bigger plays than him.
Yeah.
Other than
Northern Colorado. Let's be real. I think he had like an 80-something yard or 50-something yard against Northern Colorado.
Question. Those
were good games back then. They were close.
So please correct me if I'm wrong. The wide receiver from Greenwood killed the SEC. Is it Morgan?
Yeah. He was Brett Bielema.
Oh.
Drew Morgan.
I love this game.
Drew Morgan.
Cam Curl was good. He was good.
I mean, he's doing his thing and
just got paid. Rambo Harris. Who the hell is Rambo Harris?
We're thinking Rambo Harris. I don't know who that is.
Anyhow, anybody else notice that we have not named a starting cornerback?
Starting cornerback?
Well, Buster Brown. Who else?
There's not. Wait, I mean, if I'm going, I mean, I kind of want to go. Which he went back and forth. I'm not going Ladarius Bishop. I'm not going Simeon Blair.
Hell no.
Give me Fouché.
That went to LSU?
Yeah.
He was nasty.
He was.
Him and Brooks, they was nasty.
Yeah,
I
Brooks.
hate they went to LSU.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to say this, a lot of y'all do know, and it's on Hog Talk's TikTok page, but go watch his interview with Ryan Clark on Pivot to see Greg Brooks' story and see that interview, because a lot of people know, but a lot of people don't know like what all's going on with him.
Jay, you talking about he ended up getting drafted by Green Bay, I think. Led the Hawks in 2018 in tackles. Yeah. Nick Starkel.
Next, we're going to go Ty Story.
Do anybody remember all the quarterbacks that played that year?
All I remember Nick Starkel and is Justin Bieber
Connor Nolan.
What year? What year we're talking about? 2018?
I don't know, Jared. What year was that Nick Starkel play? Because we had like 4 quarterbacks that played that year.
I've got the roster right here.
That's 2018, his first year. I want to say.
We had the heir apparent to the Dallas Cowboys, John Stephen Jones, Connor Nolan, Ty Story, Dalton Hyatt, Jack Lindsey, Cole Kelly. Oh, Cole Kelly. When he went in BT or whatever it was.
Dog. Do you remember?
He was built.
I'm just thinking about that quarterback room. See, now that it all makes sense. We seen John Stevens in high school down in Texas doing his thing and saying, hey, look, if nothing else, his daddy will write a check. He gonna play. Like, I don't know. They're just gonna be mad about it. They think he's the next Johnny Manziel. It never worked out.
I just saw a running back from the 2019 season.
Who?
With Rakeem Boyd and TJ Hammonds. Traylon Smith. Number 22.
23. Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't.
He was I'm going to go Peyton Hillis is the number 1, number 22. Number 2 is Raleigh Williams.
Facts.
And number 3 is Traylon Smith.
Traylon Smith is the closest thing I've seen to Fred Talley. I've never seen a player hit the hole that fast and just take off. It's not one of them. You tried it.
I tried it. Tried to get there.
Yeah, it is what it is. Starco is 19. Yeah, every quarterback on that roster played that year. That was the wildest thing ever. And I think somehow our season will end up like that again. We're gonna have 4 quarterbacks playing this year.
What year was Bumper Pools last year?
It was like 21 or 22.
Okay.
Because he was one of the super seniors after COVID.
Okay, what is the white dude with the cool hair?
Me.
Bumper Pool was the no. Remember that? Okay, the quarterback. I mean, the linebacker from Greenwood that wore the little brace on his arm. He was
Brooks Ellis.
Brooks Ellis, and he never came off the field. But it was another dude that was behind him. Was that Bumper Pool from Texas?
Grant Morgan. Grant Morgan wore the brace on his arm.
Grant Morgan is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Grant Morgan was one of the braces.
But when he left, who was the guy? Was it Poole?
Yeah. Because Bumper Pool led the team in tackles. I think he led the SEC.
He owns the career tackles.
Yeah.
He was cold. I'm talking about he never came out the field. He ended up injured and couldn't even go through the combine.
2019 QB room. I've got the whole history rosters pulled up here. All right. So you had a freshman, KJ Jefferson, and then you had John Stephen Jones, and then you had Jack Lindsey. Damn, you got a lot of money right there, Jack Lindsey for the Lindsey family, and John.
And neither one of them played. Jack Lindsey ended up at Minnesota.
And then Ben Hicks, then Nick Starkle.
Ben Hicks. Nick Starkle came from Mississippi State,
Texas
A&M. So where did the other dude come from?
Ben Hicks came from SMU.
That's what it was.
Yeah. But you had Nick Starkle that started, and then Ben Hicks came back in, and then I think we saw KJ once that season.
He was the last game, I want to say, or something like
Mississippi
that.
State, I think, where he came in and did his thing.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Jared and Jay, the 2 J's, the fact that y'all going specific year is wild work. But I understand. But I completely understand. 2021 AJ Green. You can't
because you got to think. You go back to that Texas game.
Yeah,
and there were other games too, but that Texas game in particular. And then when he ends up transferring twice, because technically he transferred to Tulsa, never ended up there, and then went to Oklahoma State, and then he broke his leg injury, whatever. Didn't play. Came back here, didn't play. So that was honestly his last bit was here in the 2021 season. Let me see.
Thinking back to our original conversation, we've been rambling off names, but I'm looking back at the names you guys submitted, and I'm actually trying to envision what this roster looks like, potential starters, and who you guys are potentially throwing in the mix. I think Scooter Harris may be the best one on here as far as because we don't know we don't have proven linebackers. I wouldn't mind seeing Scooter Harris. I like Cam Curl.
I just have to go Drew Sanders because
Drew Sanders was fine. Tesla was fine.
But hell, we didn't even talk about offensive line because you look at Ricky Stromberg, Brady Latham. You have guys Bo Limmer. You had guys that ended up in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we had a head coach who was a quote unquote air quote guru, and none of these dudes end up being first round picks. We just watching all these dudes from Georgia that he coached, and that wasn't enough.
Our wide receiver room was trash during those years.
Trash.
Oh, I forgot one. Went to the NFL. Mike Woods.
Mike Woods transferred, went to OU.
Yeah.
Damn. Mike Woods and Satania.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't be mad because I think when Mr. Car Salesman came along, he did a great job of selling you wolf tickets. He did a great job of recruiting. He just couldn't keep the dudes on the roster. That was the problem.
Oh,
McTelvin again. McTelvin again.
He was before. He's Brett Bielema.
Yeah, he was Bielema.
Yeah. The Chad Morris playbook. Straight garbage. I could beat him in the damn PlayStation at this point. Ragnar was before, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, Bielema.
Yeah. When you talk about offense line, I'm thinking Brett Bielema era. That's
Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm looking like right now I'm at 2020, and your offensive line in 2020 was Bo Limmer, Brady Latham, Ricky Stromberg, Marcus Henderson, Luke Jones. Like, you have guys that you didn't know who, but Jalen St. John was supposed to be something, but he wasn't.
Yep.
Dalton Wagner, he was good. Best thing that he got was a WWE contract. Go try out. Ty Clary. I mean, you have a bunch of guys. You just had a bunch of guys. Is what all you had. Myron Cunningham, I think, was probably one of the better ones.
Myron Cunningham. Damn. And he had some moments where he got his head whooped consistently.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say if I go back and watch the Harold Perkins Jr. freshman year.
Oh, yeah. He got whooped.
He got whooped. I was like, who is this dude on the end? He getting his ass whooped. Dalton Wagner. Okay. Dude, Chad Morris just had us in a blender. But I will say this, speaking on current, I still believe in Ryan Silverfield. And before I get on Ryan Silverfield, let me give a shout out to two coaches in Arkansas history who they get a lot of people tarnish their name for a good reason. I'd like to give a shout out to Mike Anderson and Sam Pittman. And I'm telling you why. Sometimes, and I don't know if you've been in a situation like in life with work, sometimes you got to be the person that stands in the gap and keeps it going. So I think about the time we know Mike Anderson should have got hired long before he actually got the job, but we had to deal with Pelfrey and the other bald head dude who was trash too. I forgot his name. And then we had there you go, Stan Heath. We had to deal with them two dudes before we got Mike Anderson. Mike Anderson should have been, when he balled at Missouri, we should have went and got him. Come on back, sir. We know we messed up. We know your mentor. We ended up getting him out of here, and it wasn't right, and we've been cursed forever. Please come back sooner while you was already balling at Missouri. But no, that's not what we did. Sam Pittman as well. Sam Pittman was the only person that wanted the damn job. Didn't nobody want to come to Arkansas. As much as we think Arkansas is who it is, nobody wanted the job, and he was willing to take the job and be.
Lane Kiffin just used us to get more money. So, that was during Chad Morris. That was before.
That was Chad Morris.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget the University of Arkansas for what they potentially did to the history of the program.
Would we have won a national championship? No, but at the same time, would we have been relevant?
We would have won a national championship. Listen to what I'm saying. Hear me out. I know it sounds outlandish. I'm talking about history, right?
Okay.
The last time we were good consistently, the coaching staff that we already had on campus. You had Jimmy Johnson on there. You had Pete Carroll was on there.
Yeah.
You had Barry Switzer that was on there. Hey, you mean to tell me we couldn't put together a roster and be consistent year after year and decade after decade?
After decade.
After decade. I'm just saying. I'll never forget him for that. Myron Cunningham. All right. What else you got?
That's it. I think.
You think? All right.
We just had 3 topics tonight.
I know, but it was so much to talk about because we hadn't been on in a while. I will say this, guys. Thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up and the heart for tapping in with us. We appreciate you guys for checking us out and supporting us. Like I said, we took some time off. Hope you guys enjoyed your summer. I know a lot of young people are going back to school. College is getting ready to start in certain places. Middle school, grade school is already in place, depending on where you're. Is grade school already starting in Arkansas, or is it next week?
Next week.
Yeah.
Them boys in Georgia, they in school. It's week 2.
And then what is today? The 9th. So yeah, my daughter starts college in 9 days. Yeah.
How does that feel?
Makes me feel old.
You should. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's a blessing at the same time. I'm talking about like to get a chance to know you and meet you, and I'm like, wait a minute, you a dad?
Mm-hmm.
And then you You got a daughter on top of that? I'm like, man, and she ready to go to college?
She's 18. Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. Shout out to all the educators out there, the people who wake up every morning with a good spirited of mind and heart, going to the schoolhouse and doing what you got to do to educate these young people, get them to the next level, aka being a babysitter while their parents go to work. I'm sure the parents are elated to have their kids go back to school. I've seen people do all type of little hype videos in Atlanta when they went back to school first day.
Oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of like send the kids off on the bus and the parents dancing and stuff.
They party.
Yeah,
it's a this new little song that's been trending. Once again, I forget, everybody's timeline is different. What is the name of this song? I just want to dance. I just want to dance. You never heard of that?
Nope.
It's very diverse friendly, if you will.
You know what else is?
What's that?
I haven't hit this button in a long time.
Wrap that shit up, baby. We up out of here. We're gonna catch y'all the next one. Let's have some more fun. Tell people that we are back on. We'll see y'all next Sunday.
We will be back next Sunday. We'll start our kind of offensive line, like our previews, position group previews. We'll have a prediction show. Do you want to give them news on guests coming up? Or do you want to wait?
We might have to wait.
Okay.
We got a special guest coming.
We got a guest coming.
For sure.
Y'all just wait.
Remember when you say news?
Hot news.
We got to bring that back. We got some new things coming up for this year, man. Like I said, I'm excited about this whole thing. Appreciate DP. Yeah, y'all start Tuesday. That is stupid. Not you, Jay. But the same thing that happened in Georgia. Why are these kids not starting school on Monday? What is the point?
They start. I think there's a lot of around here that start on like Thursday. They just go back for 2 days to like get accustomed and then go into a full week.
They started school on damn Friday last week. Some of the counties. I'm looking like, why? But then I guess if you're a parent who worried about you, who concerned about your child's attendance, you don't want them to miss the first day. Bro, start me on Monday, mama. I don't want to go. I got to get ready for school on Friday. Then it's the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like get back in the routine on Monday. That's crazy. Thanks, fellas. I'm ready for some football. Teachers wanted a shorter first week. I guess. I gotta respect it.
But teachers have been going back like to prepare for
pre-planning.
Yeah.
But you know what? I talked to one of my former educated friends. They was like, hey, pre-planning was fine. But when them kids come back, it's a whole different story. So I'm like, I get it. I get it. And I respect people's time. So I get it. It is what it is. Having those kids for 5 days straight. Yeah, to start the year is critical. Yeah.
Ease everybody into it.
No, for sure. That sounds Anyway, with that being said, we're gonna get up out of here. We'll catch y'all in the next one, man. We out. Hog HQ Live, baby.